In a speech that lasted over 2 hours, President Putin spoke of a better life for Russians. Everything from infrastructure to faster internet service to life expectancy and the teaching of a standard of living. He promised to increase spending on health care and transportation. Then came the alarm clock for the world.
I should note that our military doctrine says Russia reserves the right to use nuclear weapons solely in response to a nuclear attack, or an attack with other weapons of mass destruction against the country or its allies, or an act of aggression against us with the use of conventional weapons that threaten the very existence of the state. This is all very clear and specific. As such, I see it as my duty to announce the following. Any use of nuclear weapons against Russia or its allies, weapons of short, medium, or any range at all, will be considered as a nuclear attack on this country. Retaliation will be immediate, with all the intended consequences.
Not only will Russia respond to aggression, Putin described an arsenal well advanced of anything seen on the planet. Using video digital animation, the presentation illustrated a nuclear-powered cruise missile tipped with a nuclear warhead, coupled by underwater drones to be delivered undetected to anywhere on the planet.
The strategic missile troops received 80 new intercontinental ballistic missiles, 102 submarine-launched ballistic missiles, and 3 Borai nuclear-powered ballistic missile submarines. 12 missile regiments have received the new Yars intercontinental ballistic missile. The number of long-range, high-precision weapon carriers has increased by 12 times, while the number of guided cruise missiles increased by over 30 times.
Independent Russian military analyst Alexander Schultz said, "This is an effort to scare the West. Many see this as a result of failed attempts for better relations with the United States."
Now that the missile launch and ground tests were successful, we can begin developing a completely new type of weapon, a strategic nuclear weapons system with a nuclear-powered missile. You can see how the missile bypasses interceptors. As the range is unlimited, the missile can maneuver for as long as necessary. We made no secret of our plans and spoke openly about them, primarily to encourage our partners to hold talks. Let me repeat, this was 2004. Nobody really wanted to talk to us about the core of the problem, and nobody wanted to listen to us. So listen now.
The Kremlin has long stated dissatisfaction with the United States after the U.S. deployed missile defense systems in Romania and Poland. Putin believes those missiles are offensive weapons, which would violate the INF Treaty.
Let me recall that the United States is creating a global missile defense system, primarily for countering strategic arms that follow ballistic trajectories. These weapons form the backbone of our nuclear defense forces, just as other members of the nuclear club. As such, Russia has developed and works continuously to perfect highly effective but modestly priced systems to overcome missile defense. They are installed on all of our intercontinental ballistic missile complexes.